Hi everyone, and welcome to the new module on Microsoft Excel. Excel is a spreadsheet application which allows you to do calculations, so it can be used for any type of accounting and financial and data analysis. I know a lot of people in class had prior experience using Word, but many of you have not used Excel. So you need to make sure that you set aside the time to, really go through all the videos and understand the material. Students tend to like using Excel when they take CIS 100, so hopefully you will. I'm just going to kind of go briefly through each of the through our module here. This is the video you're watching right now. This document, what's due when you click on that, you'll see a list of all the activities for the module, the student learning outcomes, and there's always a link to our full course schedule. In the lecture part 1, you'll see that there is, a series of videos here, and each of them has a time associated with them, so you can go in and get an idea of how much time it's going to take to watch those. In addition, I've created another video about changing the text alignment, font color, and fill. And the information in this video will be needed for project 1, so please be sure you watch that as well. Then we have our first Excel project. I won't talk about it in detail because there is a video here which explains the project in detail. And then here you have the project itself, the instructions, and the link to submit. Okay, then we have our second Excel lecture. And keep in mind there's 3 video series inside of this folder, so you have to watch all of them. So there's part 1, part 2, and part 3. So you have to watch all 3 of these, and you have to watch, all of the videos that are in each of them. And please be mindful of the due dates. I'll talk about the the calendar and the due dates for this module. It's an online class. The only way to be successful is to follow the course schedule, so you need to be mindful of that. Okay. We have our discussion, which follows the same format as it did in the Word discussion. And then we have an assignment, which follows the same format as the Word assignment. So, in here, you just open this document up, answer the questions right in the document, save the document with your answers, and then submit it. And please know that the next morning after the due date, there will be a solution file for you to check. And it's always a good idea to go over that solution file before you take the quiz for Excel. And then we have a second Excel project. This is going to use the first Excel project, and you're going to modify it. So you have to make sure that you do the first one before you can move on to the second one. Because this is a condensed schedule for this course, I will try to get those first ones graded within a day or 2, so you have any of my comments before you move on to the second project. But if you go in here, again, I'm not going to explain it too much because I have a video here that explains the whole entire second project. Right? If you have questions or problems, it always says send me an email. You can attach me your file and I can help you. And then lastly, we have a quiz. The quiz will be open in here for 2 days, Friday the 17th, Saturday the 18th. So that'll follow the same format that you're used to. Okay, so we're going to our course calendar. You need to be mindful of the due dates. everything is part of your grade in here. There's not any additional stuff, and things have to be submitted by the due date. The only thing I accept late is projects with a 5% per weekday penalty, and no projects are accepted 1 week after their due date. But watching the lecture series, completing the assignments, completing the discussion, you need to follow this course calendar. So the project 1 is due here on Tuesday, as well as the lecture series part 1. And then here on Thursday, the post for the discussion, the assignment, and the lecture series part 2. And then on Friday, the quiz will be open, the Friday and Saturday, Excel Project 2, and your discussion response. So it's following the same format as our previous module. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. Otherwise, get started, and I hope you enjoy using Excel.